So this is a really good question. Like, will there be copyright issues when it comes down to AI, like scraping data on the internet? And to be honest, so there was recently a case, you all can like Google it, fact check all what I'm saying. And if I have anything wrong, put it in the comments. But there was recently a judge that actually ruled, I think it was in favor of the AI company because of like scraping data from like the internet and using it to train the model. And the reason being, I think, like the point was like, hey, well, just like a human can go on the internet, read a bunch of information, right, and produce a product, a service, etc., to become better at whatever skill set you have. Why would we consider that wrong for AI to also do the same? And that's a very interesting argument. I'm not going to give my personal opinion, but I think that's a very, very interesting argument. And so when we talk about scraping information, from the internet where it's easy for anybody to just grab, right? Not like, buying a book and then reading it with the intentions that I'm going to make a part 2 to this book, because that's a different intent, right? But when you're talking about training on publicly available data, anybody, from around the world, or if an alien wanted to come from Mars right now and, wanted to use that information to resell it as a product, it could. And so I think that bigger questions, attorneys are going to have to start asking bigger questions and deeper questions. I think that not even in the future, but in the near future, like in less than 2 years, AI will have to have its own rights to a degree, because AI technically is an extension. Honestly, it's really just a human extension. But I think that because you have people who are good and bad, whatever, that anyone can also use the excuse to just sue a company and be like, oh, well, like AI, whatever, just making up excuses. And so anywho, my brain's getting dead. But I think attorneys are going to have to ask bigger questions.